It has been a while, so in today's video I'm gonna talk about ways that helped me with sleep. So the first thing that I learned about sleep is that we we as human beings have something called the circadian clock. The circadian clock is the time period of your awakeness. So if you struggle to wake up early, this video might help you. So in our eyes there is a neurons that detect sunlight. So these neurons are responsible of timing your circadian clock. So for example, if you wake up early and go outside and view sunlight, your circadian clock will be timed early in the morning. So when you repeat this multiple times in multiple days, you will start to notice that you start to wake up early without an alarm naturally. So this is the first step. If you want to wake up early, try to go outside for like 10 to 13 minutes. It's depend in the sun position in the sky. So try to go outside for 10 to 13 minutes in view sunlight. The second tip is to time your activity in your food consumption early in the morning. So uh, so try to time your activities early in the morning, because activities like exercising, it's like this is what I call it, it's like activate your body. So when you do exercises, you start to feel like you are more like awake. You might notice that when you do exercises, or after you do exercises, you start to feel like you are full of energy, full of full of energy. So when you do exercises like weightlifting or cardio or whatever, the blood starts to flow in your body, and when your blood starts to flow, your heart start to beat up fast, and you start to be awake. Like the blood start to flow in your heart, and in the heart pump that blood to your brain. So this is the second tip: start to time your exercise early in the morning, because doing exercises come with the benefits, that is energy, like this is energy. And when you do exercises, the blood starts to flow in your body, and you start to feel like more awake. So you need to time your activities and your food consumption. The third step that I notice is that every time I wake up early, I there is a source of sunlight that enter my room. So before you wake up, you should have a source of sunlight that enter your room. So usually what I do is, before I sleep, I open the windows and let light enter to my room before I sleep. And so you should not have some sort of objects that that don't let the sunlight come into your room. So before you sleep, make sure that uh, sunlight can enter in your room when the sun rises. So the third tips is to let sunlight enter in your room before you wake up. The fourth step is that try to limit your screen consumption early in the morning and later in the evening before you sleep. So when you first wake up, don't grab your phone and start scrolling in social media. Try to go outside and view sunlight. And before you sleep, you need to you don't need to have blue lights. So you need to limit your screen consumption, because the blue light also target your circadian clock. So this is why you feel like you couldn't sleep early, because these neurons in your eyes are always been activating. So you need to limit your blue light screen consumption later in the evening before you sleep, and try to have like this yellow light, like this candle light, and this fire like light, this yellow red light before you sleep. The next tips is to uh, is to like is to try to have some sort of cold exposure early in the morning, because uh, like exercising, cold exposures also help awakeness. So for example, this is like example of morning routine. So you wake up, you go outside for 10 to 13 minutes, view sunlight, do exercising, and have a ice bath or a cold shower. So cold exposures are also can benefit you for targeting your awakeness early in the morning. So try to have some sort of cold exposure early in the morning. So there is anything left like I could tell you? I don't know. And this is I forget. So try to have an alarm for your sleep time. So try to put an alarm for when you're gonna sleep, not when you're gonna wake up. This is very important to perfectly time when you're gonna sleep, not when you wake up. This is very important. So try to have an alarm that detects when you gonna sleep. And this is all the tips that I learned now, and might help you to better your sleep, or to help you with your sleep.